Good afternoon, tribe. I think it's afternoon for most people, at least in the continental US. Um, Today, we're going to do our weekly check in, the midweek check in, get a little clarity around what's going on this week. Try to see if the cards have some hints and tips for us to get through the rest of the week. Maybe see where we need to change a few things and make some adjustments to get the week flowing the way we want it and things to go our way, or the way they're supposed to go. I did a little bit of pre-shuffling and nothing came out, so there's a couple. What do we have here? Okay, this is first and this is second. The Wheel and King of Swords in reverse. All right, what else? Two more cards. What can you tell us to help us bring clarity for this week? Two of Pentacles. Two more cards that we get. All right, so Page of Swords in reverse and Two of Cups in reverse. Okay, let's stop there. Now, this is where we're at right now. We've got the Wheel of Fortune. Things are moving along at a pretty good clip. Seems like things can go in any direction. And we can just expect, I believe, everything to just keep moving. So this is a good card. This King of Swords in reverse. Now, that seems to be telling me that so it's in the what we need to embrace position. So what do we need to do? What do we need to keep doing? It's telling me that we're not really confident in our thoughts and abilities. Our maybe our thinking isn't clear, our communication isn't clear. So we need to flip this and really trust a little bit more in our communication and our thoughts and abilities. Get some clarity on that. Do some work that helps us kind of get out of our head. I mean, I'm a constant overthinker. So this, to me, King of Swords in reverse, seems like an overthinking kind of card. So I would suggest maybe doing some meditation or something to clear our head and kind of reset our brain so we're not overthinking, but get to a place where we can trust what we are thinking. All right, what we need to release, we've got the Two of Pentacles here. So we're looking for balance in our daily lives and things we're working on, our work and our money. Looks like maybe a decision needs to be made in terms of how to reach that balance. And I would suggest here releasing what our worries are about this. And again, going back to the King of Swords in reverse, doing maybe some type of meditation or other something to help us get a little bit more clear on what it is we need to do to gain that balance. Sometimes it can be as easy as just taking a walk in nature or maybe taking a bath or something. But with Two of Pentacles, I would say just grounding, just even going out for a barefoot walk in your backyard would help a lot in this case. All right, and then what's next position? We got Page of Swords in reverse and Two of Cups in reverse. So it looks like we've got maybe some information that we were expecting to come through from a messenger here is going to be delayed, and that's going to cause some maybe a little bit of consternation around love and relationships. This could be anything from, like, if you're on online dating sites and you've been trying to talk to someone, they could ghost you this weekend or stop talking. Or maybe this is us. Maybe because we're not sure of our balance currently and are having some trouble with our thoughts and what's going on in our head and getting clear on what we need to say. Maybe we're not speaking to someone. Maybe we're going to hold back and and it could cause some relationship trouble. So again, I encourage you to do some meditation, do some grounding, do some releasing activity. I'm going to get a little bit of clarity on. Let's see what else we can find out here. All right, so looking at the wheel. All right, for the wheel of fortune here, we got the Eight of Cups. This card, the Eight of Cups card, to me is always just walking away. So do you have something going on right now that's just maybe been wheels churning and churning and you're not really getting anywhere? Maybe you're just kind of stuck. I mean, this is a card of movement and a card of things going. Excuse me. And kind of, like it's more or less a waiting game here. But this is telling us that maybe it's time to walk away. So maybe if this waiting game has been taking a little too long, or you haven't been sure as to how to proceed to get things moving again, maybe it's time to just pick up those pieces and get moving. All right, what can you tell us about this King of Swords in reverse? All right, so we have the Two of Swords. So yeah, definitely there's a decision that needs to be made here, and we're maybe not getting the information we need or have the information that we think we need to make this decision. And we need to get some clarity around this. So again, I urge you to do some meditation or anything that just sort of gets your head moving in the right direction again, maybe clears out your thoughts. One thing that I used to do all the time when my brain was full, I had this really tough job where I traveled 100%, and I would be in offices and meetings all day long, nearly, 12 hours a day sometimes. And by the time I would get back to my hotel room, my brain was just full and I couldn't think. So what I would do is pull out my phone and start playing Candy Crush, and just playing Candy Crush somehow reset my brain. It let me kind of de-stress. And it gave me clarity. It was really strange. So maybe something like that would be a good idea for you if you're having trouble thinking or you are overthinking currently. Just kind of put the pause button on by playing a video game. I play Animal Crossing Pocket Camp all the time now, just to sort of, that's another sort of reset. And that's such a fun and wholesome game. And it always, this is going to sound really silly, but it's a bunch of, video animals, and they're all in your village and they're your friends. And so you feel like you can go and talk to these animals. I mean, if nobody else is your friend that day, you can go and count on Bob and Jay and some of the animals in your village to be your friends for the day. So, yeah, go do something that's going to reset your head and get you out of your head and let you make better choices and get more clarity on this, whatever this decision is that we need to make. All right, so what else can you tell us about this Two of Pentacles here? Two of Pentacles in the release position. Two of Pentacles. Two of Pentacles. Oh, what's this? Queen of Swords. All right. So, Queen of Swords for the Two of Pentacles. Queen of Swords to me is always, and look, we've got the King and the Queen of Swords. The Queen of Swords is always just cutting to the chase, getting clear, cutting out what we don't need. So this is in the release position. So this to me is saying that we need to just cut out whatever it is that is causing us to lack balance in our lives. And that goes back to this walking away. Think of what it is that is imbalanced in your life and see if there's a way you can cut it out. This can be anything. I mean, this is suggesting because we're in our head and there's communication issues and whatnot. Maybe you need to cut out social media for a little while. Maybe you need to, unfollow some people on Facebook. Maybe limit yourself to an hour or so every day in, on social media. I know it's so easy to just get sucked into that world, and that gets us into our head and causes all kinds of difficulty in thinking clearly. We end up getting riled up about posts people make, it's a huge time suck. So maybe cutting out something like that would be good to help you get clarity and bring balance back into your life. All right, so in the what's next position, we got this Page of Swords, and Two of Cups. All right, what can you tell us about the Page of Swords and Two of Cups here? Whoa. Got two of them that came out. All right, this is saying, so we've got the Three of Pentacles and the Nine of Wands. Three of Pentacles is teamwork and cooperation. So if this Page of Swords in reverse is saying that maybe we're holding back on someone or someone's holding back on us, maybe the issue here is that because of all the stuff going in our head right now, we're unable to communicate the way we need to. And we need to focus a little bit more on teamwork and communication, cooperation to flip this Page of Swords back around so we can deliver a message to someone that we need to deliver a message to. And then for this Two of Cups, this Nine of Wands in reverse is telling me that we've been through this battle and have come out the other side. And maybe we're a little weary for it, but we've learned a lot And if we can follow the previous advice to help us get out of our heads and cooperate and communicate a little bit better, then we can flip this Two of Cups over and, have a more loving relationship. All right, is there anything else? More loving relationship and just better relationships overall. Is there anything else we need to know? All right, so we got the Nine of Pentacles. This is the self-sufficiency card. This is kind of one of those things that I aspire to, and a lot of people probably say I've reached that, and I have in a lot of ways. So this is, a woman who is confident and self-assured, and she makes her own money, makes her own decisions. She's sure of herself, and she goes for what she wants, and she gets it. She's able to bring things into her life that she needs, and she doesn't have to worry about a thing because she knows everything's going to be taken care of. So this is the direction we want to head in. Think about self-sufficiency. Think about how you're going to get there. And the way to do that is to walk away from what no longer serves you. Go within and get some clarity to stop or, just cut off all of that, the being stuck in our heads. And this Queen of Swords, cut out whatever it is that's causing trouble with your balance. Go in and communicate, cooperate to help bring better communication so we can have better relationships. I know we're all going to feel like we've been through the ringer a lot, especially this year, man. But this cooperation, communication is key for us to be able to talk to each other and be friends and have good relationships with each other, so we can get to this place of self-sufficiency and of not really needing anything else from anyone else. And that's not saying that you never will need anything from anyone else. I deeply feel that this cooperation piece of it, that's what life is all about. I mean, we're here with other people to learn and grow from each other. So that's my advice for moving on this week. Now let's see what the Spirit Animal Oracle deck has to say for us, and then we'll get another card. Maybe get another card from another deck if any of them are speaking to me. Cow Spirit, the miracles are endless. This card back here that I'm talking about, the Nine of Pentacles, to me, that's kind of a living a charmed life card too. The miracles are endless. So let's see, how do we get to the Cow Spirit card? All right, Cow Spirit, miracles are endless. The Oracle message is, you are at a beautiful point in your life today if your needs are being met effortlessly and in so many ways. Fully embrace this truth by focusing on all you have right now, including the positive relationships that sustain you, the work you are proud to do to contribute to the world, and the activities that inspire you and nourish your soul. Cow Spirit nudges you to pay attention because this is the perfect time to focus on the choices, actions, and behaviors that feed your soul and bring your heart contentment. Now is also the time when you will see many of your projects and commitments that were set in motion in the past to begin to yield valuable gifts that will bring you joy and love and sustain you for a long time to come. Stay positive and share your well-being with others. The more you share, the more you will manifest, so be generous. Cow Spirit promises you will never run out of miracles. The protection message for this card is that Cow Spirit asks you to pay attention to how you nourish your mind, body, and spirit, because right now you're wobbling around like a newborn calf on its unsteady legs. Perhaps you've been spending too much time distracting yourself on the internet, or obsessing over a relationship, or choosing to eat food that is not healthy. Whatever it is, you're being nudged to assess how you are looking after your needs. Remember, the universe has a way of reflecting back to you events and conditions that match how you treat yourself. Cow Spirit reminds you that the universe wants to give you the very best, but needs you to do your part to participate and nourish your well-being. Heed her message and everything will shift in your favor. So see, that goes back to what I was saying about spending too much time distracting yourself on the internet or obsessing over a relationship. So yeah, I think that is it for, that's it. No other cards are talking to me right now. So that's it for your midweek check-in. Hopefully this helped. Hopefully it resonated with you. If you have any questions or comments, please add them in the comments below. And remember to like and subscribe and share this video if it really stood out to you and resonated with you and helped you. Hopefully this helps you for the week. So I will talk to you guys again later this weekend to do a new weekly check-in, weekly energy reading for you. And I will have a few other videos I'll be posting later this week as well. Thanks again. Stay safe. Be kind to each other. We are all in this together. Thanks, tribe. Bye.